Hello, I'm Emma of Granola Gear, and I am so very excited you've decided to join me again to chat about a few patterns that I found in my most recent Ravelry deep dive. This time I focused on summer shorts patterns. Some of these are more sleep shorts than they are out and about shorts, but also it's up to you. Wear whatever you want. I think summer knit shorts have become a lot more popular in the last few years, at least for what I've seen from patterns. Some of the bigger designers like My Favorite Things Knitwear have gotten into it, and I think there's more available, but there still aren't a ton. I do my best to pick patterns that have a large size range, but some of these are a little bit smaller or are in the process of making a larger range of sizes. But just because of the number of patterns available, I went with the best patterns and picked the ones with the most size range, but not all of them have the best size range. So that's just a disclaimer. All of these patterns can be found linked below. I've got a Ravelry bundle and all of those listed. I'm giving you the price for all of them in USD. So some of them are kind of a funky number because they're converted, but I live in the US and I'm just trying to give you a baseline. And I will start with the lightest weight patterns and go up to the heaviest weight patterns. But I will start before then by letting you know what I'm wearing, which is the Plain Yoke Tee by Lane Knit, Plain Yoke Tee 20. So this is the worsted weight pattern, and this is knit in Universal Yarns Clean Cotton, and I believe Petunia. I just finished it up recently, and I talk about it in my most recent podcast, if you're interested. So now let's get into the actual patterns. I'll start with fingering weight. And the first pattern is the Lost Shorts by Friday Knits. These are a tighter, more negative ease pattern. They're available in size extra small to 4XL. They're an all over 2x2 rib with a 1x1 rib waistband and like band at the legs. These are knit top down, and I believe they have an elastic waistband. Some of these do, some of them don't. They don't always mention in the pattern descriptions, so you could probably add one if it's got a wider band at the top, and I'll try and mention that, but some of them also have a drawstring instead. These are super cute. They're a little tighter, so depending on what you're into, might not be like your out and about thing, but they also, if you made them longer, would be a good biker short, I think, as well. These ones are knit on 3.25 millimeter needles, and it is available for $8.33. The next two patterns are actually by the same designer. The first one is the Lazy Weekend Shorts by Sonata Pilkate. And these have a super cute little ruffled detail around the leg. I adore this. It's very cute. They have a drawstring waistband, but they're stockinette all over other than that. They're knit top down, and yeah, it has like a drawstring waist tie, so I don't think there's space for an elastic unless you really wanted to figure out how to get one in there. These are available in extra small to 2XL. They're knit on 3.5 millimeter needles, and they are $5.64. The next ones are by the same designer, and this is the Cozy Set Shorts. They're available in sizes extra small to 2XL. This one also, there is another pattern for a matching set, so a top that matches this. They're similar to the first ones, but these ones have no ruffle edge and a picot edge, which is like a folded edging. They're also knit top down with a drawstring, and they're very cute. These ones are knit on 3 millimeter needles, and it is available for $5.64. The next piece is the Shorts Lal, or LAL. I'm not sure which was the intended pronunciation, but these ones are by Pasquale Designs, available in extra small to double extra large. These ones have like not quite a seed stitch, but a textured stitch all over. They're a little bit looser, has a wider waistband, so you could definitely fit an elastic in there if you wanted, but also has a drawstring. These are knit bottom up, and they have ribbed edges on the waistband and on the legs. I think this is a very cute design, definitely a little looser, maybe better for out and about in the summertime, not quite as tight, but these ones are knit on 3.5 millimeter needles, and it's available for $6.22. Then our last fingering weight pattern is the Light Summer Shorts by Holly C. Watson. The picture I found is in like a really pretty hand-dyed yarn. These ones are available in extra small to double extra large, and they have a rolled hem on the leg, a drawstring, and a thinner waistband on the top, so you probably couldn't add an elastic. They have a wider leg like the ones before, and these ones are knit top down. These are super cute, another plain stockinette design, but a good option all the same. They're knit on 3.5 millimeter needles and available for $4.58. Now onto DK weight patterns. This first one is the Basic Rib Shorts by Anne Catherine Stoll. They're available in double extra small, 2 extra large, but she's in the process of expanding her sizes, it says in the description, and you can reach out to her possibly to test. I don't know if that'll still be in there by the time this video is out or when you're watching this, but that was what was there. This is the first one that I've listed with pockets, which is awesome. These ones aren't as high-waisted as some of the others. They're a little bit more of a like a mid-rise, which I don't mind. They're nice, still cute. All over ribbed, and these ones are knit top down. I believe they have a twisted rib at the waistband, definitely room for an elastic, but they look like a raw edge on the bottom. These ones are knit on 3.5 millimeter needles, and it is available for $6.79. These next ones are the M4Y, but I know that stands for Made For You knit shorts by Ocean Knits. These ones are awesome because they're totally made to measure. All of her patterns, I believe, are made to measure. So she has like a calculator in the pattern, and you give the measurements and you can adjust the pattern to exactly your size. And I think she gives tips for fit adjustment. So you could totally do sort of whatever you wanted with these. Like if you wanted, you could probably knit them in a different stitch or make them longer or like a little looser on the legs, tighter, whatever you want. They're knit top down. They also have pockets, which is awesome. And they have a folded edge on the bottom. And they have, like I said, a variable fit. You can make them tighter or looser. They're knit on 4 millimeter needles, and it's available for $12, which is a little higher, but it's because of the made to measure and adjustability. So if you're looking for something that's really truly for any size or shape, this is for you, and it should be worth the price. The next piece is the Summer Lounge Shorts by TA Knitwear. These ones are and these ones are available in a 32.75 to 52 inch hip circumference. So that's the hip circumference of you. And the patterns are, I believe, the pattern is knit with a positive ease. These ones are an all over stockinette. The sample looks like it's in a kind of textured yarn, but it's a stockinette stitch. Top down, they've got like these side splits on the edges of the legs, which is cute, but it's also knit high-low so that the back comes down a little bit further than the front. So you get a little more coverage even with those splits. It's not, but obviously it's adjustable to you in the end. All these patterns are. You could knit the legs a little longer, a little bit shorter, whatever you want. So yeah, it gives that kind of high-low effect. And they have a ribbed edge at the bottom. These ones are knit on 3.75 millimeter needles and are available for $7. These next ones are the Hemingway Shorts by Laura Booth. These have teeny little pockets, so they might not be the most useful, but they're there. You might be able to stick a couple things in there. These ones are available in a 31.5 to 59 inch hip measurement, same as last time. I believe it's your hips, and then the pattern is made for that hip measurement. They have a folded edge on the bottom and on the top, definitely room for a waistband in the waist, and they're shaping for the hip to waist, I believe, so it's not just straight down. These ones are knit on 4 millimeter needles and available for $8. Next, we have a more textured pattern, and these are the Cozy Cable Shorts, also by Anne Catherine Stoll. Once again, available in extra small, double extra large, but she is working on extending her size range. So these are super fun with the cables all over. I have not seen other patterns like this. They've got twisted rib on the waistband and on the bottom of the legs. They're a little tighter, so a little more biker shorty, but they do also have pockets. Definitely room for an elastic in the waist for more support. They're knit on 4 millimeter needles and available for $6.79. Now moving on to worsted weight patterns. The first one is the Lulu Shorts by Les Pull. These ones are an all over twisted rib. They're knit top down and they have like a little button band in the front. I'm not 100% sure if it unbuttons. I was having a hard time figuring that out based on the description, but it's a cute little detail. Kind of looks like maybe little boxer shorts. They're definitely a shorter short, but you could always make them longer if you wanted. And they've got a cool increased detail on the side with the with the twisted rib that you can't see in this photo that I think is very cool. They're available in sizes extra small to extra large, so not a huge size range, but they're knit on 3.75 millimeter needles and available for $6.79. The next piece I put in this category despite the pattern, the yarn weight saying something different on the Ravelry page. I'm not sure why it says that. These are the shorts #1 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. I have knit these, and it was definitely knit in a worsted, and based on the yarn she used, they were worsted, so I don't know why it says something different on the page. Obviously, you could knit a gauge swatch to make sure that your yarn works for this, but I used a basic worsted cotton, and it was the right size, gauged correctly, so that's what I would say for this. Available in an extra small to double extra large. These are like an all over wide rib, a nice loose fit, and there is, I know from experience, a waistband, an elastic waistband that you're supposed to put in. These are knit bottom up, which is a little different, but it was pretty good instructions in my opinion. I really like these shorts. There's a matching cami as well that you can knit. I've knit that as well. I really like this piece. They're very cozy shorts for every day. They're knit on 4mm needles and are available for $4.72. Next, we have Aran weight, and this first pattern is the Cable Panel Shorts by Vanessa Ewing Knits, available in size small to triple extra large. And these ones are a little, I think, a little more traditional in the fit, like a lower rise, not super high rise, but they've got these cool cable panels on the side that are very cute. This sample is knit in Noro, which is obviously very pretty. And they've got a ribbed waistband that has an elastic in it. They're knit top down and a raw edge on the bottom, I believe. Knit on 4.5mm needles and available for $7. Now, bulky weight patterns. This first pattern is the Simple Summer Shorts by Wool and Beyond. This one's available in extra small to 4XL, and it is a plain all over stockinette piece. There's a raw edge on the bottom, and the top is also like a folded stockinette, so there's definitely elastic in there to keep them up. Very cute, very simple pattern, super basic, knit on 5mm needles and available for $7.90. Now, the last piece of all of these is the Billy Shorts with Pockets by Pula Knits. So obviously these have pockets, which of course is always wonderful. They have a drawstring waist. They're knit top down and have a picot edge at the bottom. More of a mid-rise, not super high-rise, but they look very comfy, cozy. They're made for a 23.5 to 55-inch finished waist, not hips like some of the others. And they're knit on 5mm needles and available for $6.79. So I hope that gave you some ideas, maybe some options for your shorts knitting. All of these designers are really amazing, and I hope maybe you found some new ones as well. If you like this video, I'd really appreciate a like or subscribe. It truly means a lot to me, and that you'll join me for some podcasts or maybe some other pattern suggestion videos. Thank you so much for watching, and happy knitting.